Hello everybody, this is pt.4 and welcome back to some more Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations, the kidnapped Turnabout. In the previous episode we had discovered the body of Oliver Deacon, and we met Lance's girlfriend, Lauren Potts. In this episode we are going to hopefully talk to her instead of her talking to herself. So if you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already. I know I'm changing up the order every time, but you get the idea. And share with your friends so they can join in on this investigation. Even got this ring as a present from Lance. You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character. Ugh. Yeah, I feel the same way, Edgeworth. May I inquire as to why you are here? Shut up, I haven't had lunch. Even though it's like 4:15. I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. And I began to get real worried. Looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped? No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true. Oh, Lance! I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you're doing right now. Looks like she's going back to fair maiden in love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here? Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder. Hold it! My man brought me up to speed over the radio. And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now. Suspect? Who? Meekins, really? Officer Meekins, is it? You come with us. What? Sir? I had nothing to do with it, sir! Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit too rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? Leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job after all. Said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom. That's your answer? I know you like your logic and reasoning, but that sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is erase suspicious people after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate the crime in the streets. But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got the blemish or two in our hearts. That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes. Too bad you don't call the shots around here. I have sworn to uphold the laws of this land. I cannot allow you to take this man in. That that you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation? Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? You! How dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu? Hold it! You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Lindsay says every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give you your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigation you can investigate when I'm done. Oh, we going up against Lang Z? Or she, whatever. Lang? Through my line of logic. Yeah, we're going up against Lang. Long Lang. I'm never gonna remember that name. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured out that much, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right? Really? That's your logic? That is your reasoning. Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment. Philosophy of detainment? What's this philosophy of detainment? You don't know. In that case, pay attention, girl. In my country, criminals have a saying. Beware of the wolf. Why the wolf? Because in my language, man means wolf. And you don't mess with me or my pack. It does have the features of a wolf. As for the determinant of philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lang Z. That famous. Lang Z developed as he worked to lock away criminals thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zangpapa police still train its recruits using his philosophy. But thousands of years ago? That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale. Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world? You want to put it to a test? Okay. Let's do this. A lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. Hold it! So what can you tell me about the body? A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways. They teach you the basics of forensics along with the detention philosophy. Oh? Then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you figured out, correct? I could say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? Hold it! Hold it! Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come out to the same conclusion. Not so fast! Not so fast! Don't pat yourself on the back yet. What's that supposed to mean? Here we go with the scroll again. Lang Z says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the what would you know about the killer? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun.
Hold it!
Hold it! It would appear you studied a little of our laws. Studied? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's that Sheena! The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. That's it. The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I heard it's easy to get a gun these days. Interesting. But woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
Hold it!
Hold it! If that's the case, plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here. Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired. How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time? It's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation. How have sheer numbers? But you have to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct? Thanks for reminding me. Hey, you! Show me your gun. Oh! What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden? Gun! What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already. Sir! I've lost my gun, sir! How could you be so irresponsible? In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited outside this garage to ambush and kill the victim. So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him with his gun. Alright, obviously this is the thing. Preliminary findings. Ah, yes. Objection! Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible. What do you mean? You've seen the crime scene before yourself. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean? Ayah! So you did notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't the crime scene, and if it was your mental belief to think it was, then I suggest you leave the case to the local police to set the record straight. Ugh. Wow. Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that that officer was hanging out here in the first place? Weird? How so? Hey, you! Your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk. But sir, I really did take a walk, sir. You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pact obligations so lightly? Officer Megan's looking extremely. Is he hiding something? Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir. Save me the way you did earlier, please, sir. Officer Megan, please give us a detailed account of what happened. Sir, not you too! God, those eyes. It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Badgermobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir. Really, Meekins? What is this blue Badgermobile? It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise. So the blue Badgermobile is just a roaming souvenir shop? Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant. He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self. He sure seems sure of what he's saying. Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer? Sir! Roger, sir. It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. Hold it! Then, where were you assigned to? I was assigned to the main gate, sir. It must be in the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain. Okay, so why are you here in the Wild Wild West area? That's because... It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir.
Hold it!
Describe for me how you conducted your investigation. Yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there were no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir. What did you expect when you dressed like the Blue Badger? I thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so... I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badgermobile.
Hold it!
What do you exactly mean by selling dreams? Sir, the Blue Badgermobile is where dreams are collected. What? Sweetness like you've never known except in dreams, ma'am. Like innocence drops. And bitterness only found in nightmares, ma'am. Like guilty jawbreakers. Selling those as I push the Blue Badgermobile along is my sworn duty, ma'am. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children. Sir?
Hold it!
I want to make sure that there's no extra testimony before I go present evidence. You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers. No, sir, of course not, sir. I would never do something like that, sir. You're absolutely right. Wow, you're good at this forcing people to confess thing, Mr. Edgeworth. It's the icy cold glare. To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir.
Hold it!
Hold it! Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony. Yes, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
Hold it!
How'd you wind up all the way over here? I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. But one of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir. What? I had to run away from the child's painful dropkicks, and before I knew it... The good old dropkick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent. In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation. Sir! That's right, sir! That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. It sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there is one flaw in Officer Megan's story. I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans. So we're back at the beginning? Blue Badger head. Inside the Wild area garage. At the photo rally. And so he's at the main gate, right? Checked every square inch of the main gate area. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams, but I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to children. Before I knew it, I was in this area. Main gate area. Nothing important, right? Oh, completed examine it. The victim's pendant, which is shaped like a horse. It's got a real dignified look on its face. That makes it worth all the more. Oh no, Mr. Edgeworth! What? Did you find an important piece of evidence? This is made of platinum silver. That makes this thing super valuable. I've seen this type of jewelry at a lot of stores before, so I know it when I see it. Okay. If you ever laid so much as a finger on those pieces of jewelry... What? Me? I'd never do something like that. Is it possible that she has never wanted to steal from a jewelry store before? Okay. Nice piece. carve their own names into a pendant. Oh, and why would that be? You have no imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. Did you ever think that maybe people wanted to have their loved one always nearby? It's not as if I had a wedding band, and I have no interest in accessorizing. I suppose. Anyway, you know what? More than wearing flashy accessories, I'd rather be engraving my name into every treasure I can find all around the world. Sign of affection is one thing, but a blatant vandalization is just a bit different. Okay, that was nice. Not really, whatever. Officer Meekins, I would appreciate if you didn't tell such transparent lies. Sir? I'm lying, sir. Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams with the Blue Badger mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? Actually, I just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realized that the Blue Badger mobile was nowhere to be found, sir. Would you mean it was perhaps stolen? And that's when I came back to this area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. I'm not in the garage. That's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Not so fast!
Not so fast. A likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that? What exactly is so convenient about his story? The car getting stolen. It's complete. Unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume that the car was used, alright. To move a dead body. What? You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then, you used the Blue Badger mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me. But it wasn't me! Sir, the killer, sir! It wasn't me, sir! Agent Lang, wait! What do you want now? We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. Can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth. I told you! Truth smooth. I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts. With your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. You boorish buffoon! I think you need to leave. What? We need to get the bodies for autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way. You would interfere with another one of my investigations. Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. Ugh! I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, little pretty boy. Ugh! Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice. I'm not liking him. I like him later on, but right now he's just a Fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. Nope. I think it's a good time to end it off. So, in the next episode of Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigation, we are going to, I guess, talk with Kay and see what we can do in terms of the investigation. I will see you guys later.